Hey there, KYC members. Just a quick video to update some important information. Going to be unpacking some requirements. We need some people to step up quite quickly into some spots. I'll talk about that. Going to give you a rundown of the pipe opener, what you need to know about racing, because that's all about to start. Some membership info, and just a quick mention of Ben's send-off, Ben Maris. So first things, we need some people to step up, because we obviously get that started with the barbecue and the committee boat once twilight start, but we haven't got anybody to help out on the committee boat for the first twilight, which is the 9th of October. So we need someone to step up from one of the boats to jump on with Greg to help run that first race. And if you can do that, can you please contact Brent McKay and let him know that you're good to go. And we also need a couple of people to jump on the barbecue, cook the barbecue for that twilight as well. And if you can do that, if you're sailing in the twilight series, everyone is required to do at least once before Christmas and once after, depending on how much we've got, how many boats we've got in the series after Christmas. Each boat is required to supply crew to do one barbecue and one committee boat duty. So if you can do the barbecue for the 9th, please get in contact with David Bradley to let him know that you're good to go. Now, we had an amazing roll-up and did some amazing work around the club for the Working Bee weekend prior to the pipe opener. And one of the big jobs that a bunch of members fixed was a very unpleasant job where we had to reseal the collection tank for the sewerage for the toilet. So we've resealed the lid, we've put a manhole cover on the lids because it was leaking water, and basically we were paying a lot of money just to pump out water far too often. So that's all been sealed, but we had to lift up the pavers to do that, and those pavers need to be put back down. And what we need is somebody in the club who is competent to be able to do some paving. It's only a couple of square meters. We'll make sure we get the right sand and what have you for you to be able to do that. But if you have the skill and ability to lay about 1.5 meters or 2 square meters of pavers around the front door there where the collection tank is, please can you contact me so we can get that done as well. The pipe opener was a very successful event despite the weather. The weather forecast was pretty average, cold, wet, windy, gusty, all that sort of stuff. I believe that some of the finishers in the racing division had about 40 knots across the deck just after they finished. So it was pretty hectic, but the event itself, despite the weather, was very, very successful. Some big thanks to some people that really helped make it happen. In particular, David Bradley doing all of the catering and organising all of the alcohol for the bar, running the bar. He was behind the bar with Julie. They both did a great job that night, and they were relieved for a bit of the time by Andrew Fife. So thanks to those people. Brent McKay did an absolute power of work organising and liaising between the DSS, organising the food van, the racing, all of this. It was terrific. Obviously, Greg did a terrific job in the committee boat running the races. The breakfasts were done on Saturday morning by the Miller family, did a fantastic job, and on Sunday, Graham and Ali had a great system going as well, and it was a bit of fun, and everyone was very, very satisfied and said how tasty the burgers were. And then a big thanks to Jay Van for jumping in and being our barista. Did a sensational job of doing the coffees on both the Saturday and the Sunday morning. So thanks to all of those people. Now, race entries. This is the first season that there will be a fee for racing. It will be a $90 fee, and that will cover every single series. So the twilights, the long races, the winter series, so it's the whole lot. So it's very, very inexpensive, but it's important that that we do this for a number of reasons. That if you need to know, let me know and I'll explain them to you. And so what's going to happen is you will receive notification from SailSys to be able to enter for all of those races. Of course, it doesn't cover the entry fee for the Channel Challenge, because that's a separate thing that we do, and DSS help us out with that. So there will be a separate race entry for that, but this $90 will cover you for all of the Kettering series. It's important also to have your system ready to be able to do your crew declarations for each race. So everybody sailing on your boat must have an Australian sailing number, and you've got to put a crew declaration, which is a very, very simple process. Once you've set it up, you can literally just tick the people, and the crew declaration can be done in a few seconds. Membership. Now, Michelle sent me a message and wanted me to pass this on. You all should have received an invoice for your KYC yearly membership, and if you haven't received that yet, check your spam, check your junk, all of that sort of thing, junk mail. If you haven't received it, you can't find it, please reach out to Michelle. So her contact details are on the website. So reach out to Michelle to get that paid. Members have done a sensational job this season. We've got a huge amount of members that have already paid. Normally it takes so long and many reminders to get people to pay their membership, but this season lots have done it already because of this system. Please don't muck about and cause Michelle or any of the committee members to have to chase you to get this done. You should have received it. If you haven't received it, reach out, get it, and get that paid so it can all be locked away and we don't have Michelle chasing everybody. And the last thing that I just wanted to mention was we had a bunch of people set up this amazing send-off for Ben Maris, who's been in the club for as long as I can remember, back into the early 90s, sailing Sayona. He passed away last month, or earlier this month, and they had a terrific send-off. I was asked to video it, so I put together a video of that whole ceremony and all of the speeches. I'll put a link in the description if you want to watch it. If you can't find the link in the description, you can simply just go to the Kettering Yacht Club YouTube channel and you'll find it up there. And it was a terrific send-off, so it was worth a watch. So we'll be kicking off, as I said, with the Twilights. Will start on the 9th of October. That same week, we've got a Skippers Forum at the clubhouse at 7 p.m. just to have a chat with all of the skippers. If you're intending to race, please turn up to that so we can just get all of the logistics and make sure we answer all of your questions so we can have a smooth and safe racing season. So we'll be discussing everything that's necessary to have that happen on that evening, which is the 11th at 7 p.m. at the Yacht Club. That is all. Please do everything that we've asked you to do in a speedy fashion, just so we don't have people chasing and we don't have to keep reminding people to do things. Need those volunteers for the barbecue, the boat, and the pavers. Please get in contact with the appropriate person. We'll be seeing you on the water. That is all. Bye for now.